Okay, hello guys. I will be again trying to return to a some of my YouTubing, and the first game that I will be at least trying to, uh, the first game that I will be willing to make and show to you guys is going to be uh, Mountain Blade Warband, and this is gonna be a mod for the game. And I'm just creating my character that I will be playing as in the game. Wait a minute. So that didn't give me what I thought that it did. Okay, so then I will do that. This game mode will be realistic, and then I need to name and make my character to the end. So let's see, what should I call myself in the game? Gildar, for example. Then my statics. I want to make good balanced army, and then I will be wanting a few more points in the beginning. I will be using a bow with one-handed or two-handed. Most likely I will be using a shield. I will be on horseback, meaning I need horse archery. Like this. And let me just fast make me somebody that I do enjoy. This is okay. No, I want the black. And then I just want a little bit different hair, that's okay. Only those. And let's go to close to 4 Neuron. Okay, so the game's basic idea is that you move around in the world map, which I can actually show you very easily. There are every single color is a different faction. There will be, well, there will be wars in the map. The AI controlled factions will be fighting against each other, and you can join a faction and later make your own kingdom, trying to gain full control of the map. And that will be quite a lot what I will be doing, but I won't be trying to get the control of the map yet. I have nothing too interesting. I have actually a lance, and that might be useful in this. This mod is very hard, at least it has been voted in the community. So, welcome to Perisno, Adventurer. You will soon find that this mod is a bit harder than native and brings you to the entire new world. You will meet new NPCs, discover long-lost treasures, embark of dangerous quests, and more. And currently we are in the year 365. You are just one of the thousands of men out there who seeks to change the future. The kingdom of Tolrania spreads across the center of Perisno. The Reich the Strahen, with their strange creatures and heavy cavalry, dominate the north, along with Macavia, the kingdom of Drahama, and Hakon share the deserts. And the elven kingdom of Elintor inhabits the forests. Minor factions like the demon worshippers and the assassins of Ralduin lurk about, waiting to catch easy prey. And in the land far away, a fleet of ships are preparing to sail for Perisno. In your travels you will encounter rogues, merchants, heroes, and more. Notes: if you wish to check out the faction lores, go to Notes. Perisno is full of new worlds for you to discover. Play it the way you wish to, and good luck, brave adventurer. So, yeah, it mentioned itself that it is a little bit harder. So, the basic mechanics of the game, in any other way, you will go to villages, these smaller things on the world map, and you will be recruiting peasants from them. Or you can go to larger places like towns and castles, but only castles I mean towns, have a chance ability that you will find mercenaries or companions, AI-controlled NPCs that will boost your, I wouldn't say economy, but armies. What that is? I lowered that a bit. What's that called? It's the army's flexibility, I guess you could say that. And every single faction, there are, I don't recall how many factions there are. I could count them fast, but I don't want to do that. So every faction has a small place actually in here. We are now in the Elintoran Kingdom, which is the Elven Kingdom, the first one. The other one is here, called the Geldar. They have only one place since they are basically rebels, Elven rebels. And from their faction in Lille, you will find Mercenary Captain. The Mercenary Captain can give you the faction's own mercenaries that you can hire. And there are, in every faction there are weaknesses, and every faction has their own very, well, small advantages and strengths. Some factions are harder to play if you want to concentrate on one thing or another. I myself, I prefer archer armies over anything, meaning my go-to is the Elinor Kingdom of the Elves. If you are into cavalry, there are these two, Hakons and Drama. I don't know about Kulan Hordes, nor I know the Kretas Monarchy, since those were added to the game with 0.8 patch. And I used to play a lot more in the 0.6 point something. So I'm not yet very well common with these two factions. Then there are two kinds of giants, and basically the infantry is those two, and then Valahir and Drahen. Raised Drahen also have quite a good cavalry, heavy cavalry, and then there are of course Macavians, which are infantry based as well, but they also have crossbows, like Hakons have their rangers use those crossbows. Then the I could say close to Aregula men, the Tolranians, have a little bit of everything. They have okay archers, they have okay infantry, very good actually mercenaries, and okay cavalry. I don't think if I mentioned that already, but they have basically, they're all around quite okay. If you are first time playing the game, they would be your go-to, but I know how the game works, little bit at least, so I know that I can, and I've actually done this many times, that I start with the elves, since they are ranged, mostly. Every one of their units starts with a bow. So I know that I can actually fight long-range battles. Other few nice mechanics: your own character, you can create him the way you ever want, you have money, and your army has their own weekly cost, what you need to pay them, and these are the units you can see. Me myself as the leader of the company, as well as the hunters that I've recruited, the peasants of the Elintoran Kingdom. You can see the buffs of every single, what could I say, NPC and your own character in here that are party based. You can see the company limits. I have 20 men, I can have 75, and I can capture 2 prisoners, and if you increase different skills you can increase those 2 capacities with your own little risks that you can't pay for them, or that somebody wants to kill you. For example, this guy, which is one of the minor factions. Demon worshippers fight with what are they called? They are called the... I saw another desert army over there. I want to go back and try to find myself a small force to fight, so I could show you the battling before I end this. How many of you are there? I didn't know actually how many of you were there, so I don't want to fight you. There's 8 Elytron bowmen, and I don't want to challenge those yet, since they're deserters. They are already quite okay trained troops that have just deserted their actual lord. There were some Perisno pilgrims, another minor faction. I don't know if you can unite with them after you have your own kingdom. I don't think I want any more men actually at this moment, since they will get quite inexpensive and fast. First troops cost 1 or 2 dinars a week, and the next one I guess that if I recall correctly, it is 5 dinars a week. After that it goes to 20, etc, etc. It increases a lot with every upgrade. You upgrade them or give them better ranks so that they gain better gear, of course. If they fight and survive, they will level up. Basic mechanics of the armies. And there's the weekly budget. So you could have factions and buildings in other larger towns, at least in this mod, that would give you money weekly. And then you have your armies wager how much you need to pay to your men. And then there is the current, and it shows your correct money in there, or you can go and check it in the inventory slot in here. I haven't yet found any minor forces. Here's a tournament. I don't want to play that yet, since I can't fight there. I'm way too low level. I could actually be lucky and get there and have a good weapons, but I don't trust that since we are in the Elven Kingdoms. Every faction has their own little different ways. What kind of deserters are you? Elintoran scouts. Aren't those horse right? No, wait. They are the second one, and there were 5 of them. I could try that. So I could actually even show you the basics of the fighting. Okay, so as I have bows, I can stop my men here, and the terrain is a little bit bad for archers though. But I can show you. I can swap weapons. I could swap shield. I have a lance which automatically put it in the position that you can charge with it, which is nice, and I will enjoy it since I don't want to do this manually. Is this way too high? It is. Don't shoot me, please. I don't want to die. Not at least yet. And though if they shoot me, my recruits, I have 3-to-1 ratio easily, and so meaning that I could actually most likely deal with these guys. I already lost 1 unit, by the way. You can block, you can take very much damage, and you can also hope that your AI controlled little friends will be enough to kill these guys, which is usually what I do. But since we are fighting with the archers, A, I need to move closer, B, I need to charge with them, and since we are ranged, I don't see this charging as a too good of an idea, and I'm about to die. And you can't take control of your own troops if you manage to fall down, meaning die. Do not target me, please. Actually, you can target me with your sword, since you can't do shit. I will die to 1 arrow or any 1 hit that managed to get through my shield. And we haven't killed any of them yet. I've dealt some damage. Trees. Horseman's best friends. Fuck you. We hit something with... One of my men hit something. I heard the scream. That's pretty risky to run in here. If I had a bow, this would be a little bit easier, or if I had a shield, this would be a little bit easier. I guess they could hit my leg. Just like that. Now everybody's charging, so this will be taking a little while. But we can watch this, what happens now that I'm dead, actually. And yeah, every troop has different amounts of armor, damage, depending on their levels. 1 actually of them died. I will be paying quite harshly. Actually, the reason that I attacked them was hoping that I could actually just show you the combat in this game, and how bad you actually are in the beginning. You must rely a lot on your troops in the early game. And also that you have some money, meaning that most likely at some point I will be needing to do some episodes full of me trying to trade me some income. And that's another thing. So yeah, my beginning units have peasant armor, dagger, which is their best weapon, and the bow with some arrows. Nothing too fancy. I mean fancy. We won it. 2 of my Elintor and hunters died. Seven got wounded. I was one of them. The enemies died. Now, if they have prisoners, meaning they have won battles and they've got them, you can actually recruit them to your armies, which I am very much enjoying. Is this better? It is not better. Bench short, U-bow. I will equip it just because why not? It would give me a chance to fight from a distance. I did not level up, but one of my scouts leveled up, and it's the time that I need to go. Oh, and by the way, if you go down in battle, you will lose your health, and after the battle you need to replenish it by roaming around the map or resting in towns or castles. And they are also a very good way to run from a larger foe, actually. Very good way of doing that as well. And these are the AI-controlled faction units that I'm not gonna be challenging in very long time before I can have a good economy, and I have few good actually units and stuff like that. So, I guess that's for that now, and I see you most likely, hopefully, in the next episode. So, see you all.